So my brothers and sisters, we're clearly on this journey to healing. We're calling it Loud Healers, and I'm considering myself your chief healing facilitator. It is my goal to help you become well or get better in what it is that you're trying to do. And so on Sunday, I mentioned a point that has gotten a lot of buzz. I've received emails, text messages about this particular point, so much that I instructed our social media team to use as our terrific Tuesday thought of the day because I knew that I was going to drive it home tonight. And that point is, if you want to have joy, stop filling your calendar with dates, but fill it with purpose. If you want to have joy, stop filling your calendar with dates, but fill it with purpose. And so I kind of just threw that out there, and it sounded good, and I elaborated on it a little bit. But today I want to go a little deeper on this Tuesday talk to give you a method that I've kind of created just off of happenstance one day, because I wanted to ask myself, should I say yes? What is the driving force to me saying yes to a particular assignment? And so I came up with this thing called CAT method. CAT method. And what the CAT method does, it asks the question, what to consider before you say yes? What to consider before you say yes? And let me say this, my brothers and sisters, sometimes we are too quick to give our yes. Sometimes we are too quick to give our yes. Oftentimes, my brothers and sisters, immediately when somebody asks us to do something, we say yes. And I'm not saying not be helpful, but my brothers and sisters, we are in a season of our life where we have to value our yes. Did you hear what I said? We're in a season of our life where we have to value our yes. And so this CAT method, C-A-T, it is an acronym that stands for a specific roadmap that I want to provide for you that's going to help you determine whether you should say yes. The first thing is the C. The C stands for cost. It stands for cost. And so I must ask myself, what is the cost of my yes? When I say yes, what is the capital that I'm going to have to spend? What is the emotional capital? What is the mental capital? What is the physical capital? And maybe even what's the financial capital? What do I have to give of myself in order to say yes? And some projects, my brothers and sisters, are going to require a lot of capital. But sometimes the capital that the project or the cost that the project is trying to get you to spend either is not worth it or you simply do not have it to spend at the time. And so my brothers and sisters, you've heard of this thing about assessing the pros and cons. So if I look at the pros, what is good about me doing this? Or I look at the cons, what's not so good? Some theorists say that if the cons outweigh the pros, then you shouldn't do it. And that if the pros outweigh the cons, that you should do it. I think that's a decent method, but I find it better, my brothers and sisters, to evaluate the cost. How much is going to cost me, and do I have it to spend at this time? The second thing is the A. A in the acronym for CAT is alignment. Alignment. And that simply asks, how does engaging this task align with my goals? How does engaging this task align with your goals? My brothers and sisters, you know me, I am huge on goals. I don't think you're going very far if you don't have a trajectory point in which you're shooting for. And so I'm big on having goals. And you know, even from the beginning of this year, we said hashtag be better, right? 3 things that you're going to be better in. Those are 3 goals. And so my brothers and sisters, I have to ask myself, if I accept this task, or if I engage this task, or if I work on this, how does it align? How does it fit? How does it succinctly settle within what I'm already trying to do, or what I've already said that I was going to do? Because my brothers and sisters, if what you're saying yes to is pulling you so far away from your goals that you're going to abandon your goals for a certain amount of time that is longer than need be, then my brothers and sisters, perhaps a yes is not the right thing to say at this particular time. And so I got to ask myself, how does this thing align with my goals? And my brothers and sisters, don't be afraid to ask yourself. And then the third thing in this CAT method is trophy. What is trophy? Trophy is the reward I get for doing something. What is the benefit of me engaging this task? What is the benefit? What will I receive of benefit? Here's the problem, and here's the misnomer of churches, and this is how believers, my brothers and sisters, have been led astray. We've been taught so much to give that we are scared to want to be on the receiving end. Yes, I believe in giving. I believe in sowing. But I also believe in receiving. And my brothers and sisters, let me say this to you. Helping people is great. We are called to serve. In fact, in our initiative or our aims at the new church, we say we're going to do three things. What? To love God, to connect with each other, and to serve community. Serving is 1/3 of our vision at the new church. But my brothers and sisters, in your life, don't get so busy serving people where you abandon your own health. Because my brothers and sisters, if you become emotionally, physically, and mentally sick based off overextending yourself, who are you going to be able to help then? Understand, my brothers and sisters, sick people are really no good for sick people. Who really helps sick people? Those who are well. And so on this journey, we want you well. This is a healing journey, and we have to come admitting that we got some areas that we need to work on, and we need to stop saying yes to stuff, my brothers and sisters, that really has no benefit to us. And so let me finally suggest to you as I recap, before you consider saying yes, undergo the CAT method. What is the cost? How does it align with my goals? And what is the trophy or the benefit that I'm going to receive?